From hotspots to hidden gems, this is your guide to all things local, the LA Unscripted way. And tonight it's all about the rad recommendations from you, the viewers. Whether it's the liveliest local spot, mom and pop gym, or neighborhood newbie, sometimes the fun places we go off script are all thanks to you. Welcome to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin, and tonight the recommendations by LAU viewers are leading this half-hour hangout. So let's roll right into our first stop that might be Hollywood's new hoagie heaven.
I've been doing sandwiches and subs and heroes for a few years, and we saw something missing in this side of town, so we decided to tackle it with sandwiches.
So Shanna and Chris, they're the owners of the Super Rad Sub Shop. They are fans of LA Unscripted, and they wrote in to us.
I'm excited to finally invite you to the grand opening of our sandwich window in West Hollywood. We're former smorgasbord vendors. We're opening with breakfast sandwiches, Italian subs, and regular sandwiches. Our subs mimic all the ones I ate growing up in Queens, New York, and our chicken parm is a fan favorite. Meeting some customers that have lived in New York or are from New York, they're very excited to see one of our particular sandwiches, which is our bodega egg and cheese. It's basically a bacon, egg, and cheese, and when you get them from New York, you generally get them out of bodegas.
Okay, so this is a BECSPK, which is a bacon, egg, cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup. Oh, it's so good. It's really good. I don't know why I never thought of the ketchup on this.
So when I moved here from New York, it was 16 years ago, and I was an aspiring chef. So I just would go around town trying different sandwiches from different places, always kind of being a little disappointed. So I grew up in Ozone Park, Queens in New York, and sandwiches are a really big deal out there. They're called heroes, hot, cold, depending on what you want.
Did you always want to open a sandwich shop?
Not initially, no. I was more into like fine dining or casual dining.
So my partner, Chris, we met at my very first sous chef position at a restaurant called The Federal. All these years later, we're opening our sandwich shop together.
We're gonna make a chopped cheese today. Our approach to the chopped cheese is a little more unconventional than you might find true bodega, but the ultimate flavor together is the same.
Okay.
But we like to smash it, get a nice crispy craggy edge, and then we'll chop that up into the the chopped cheese mix, so you're getting a little bit of crunch.
Oh wow, it's so warm and melting. I get it now. I get it why you're so popular.
I get a breakfast sandwich almost all the time. It's so good.
Our other popular menu item, Chris does a beef and cheddar. It's sort of like a play on Arby's. That, and also our chicken parm. It is my grandmother's recipe that I call V's red sauce. Another menu item that we have that I've been doing for years as well. It's called the Greco. It's a family name, and it's here in LA, so that's our big Italian sandwich. We do 3 kinds of meats.
Welcome to Super Rad Sub Shop. How may I help you?
I'm doing Nobody Likes Turkey.
You know they brine that for 2 days.
No.
We don't have to deal with people coming inside. We just have this fun sidewalk culture. We have some picnic tables out there.
Tyler Pratt. Oh, right there. This is for you, Tyler.
Everything you need outside, and it's just been a really funky idea we tried, and we went with it.
Are they super rad?
Super
They're
rad.
super rad, right?
Super rad.
Super rad.
Super rad.
Super rad. We're so lucky to live in a city where cool new businesses pop up all the time, like this next Compton spot that invited LAU for a bite and a brew.
Boulevard Gastropub is a place for the community to come together, have good food, have good family time, and enjoy a quality drink. We are the first gastropub in Compton, and hopefully we motivate others to open more businesses similar to this in Compton. I'm from Compton, and I decided if I'm going to open up a restaurant, I need to invest in my neighborhood, I need to invest in my community, and so I took everything that I had and opened this Boulevard Gastropub in Compton.
Hello, my name is Cristina Ochoa and I am the social media manager for Boulevard Gastropub, Compton's first gastropub.
Why was it important to reach out to LA Unscripted and KTLA to do this story?
I wanted everyone to know about it, and I thought that LA Unscripted would be a great way to reach many more Angelinos. I think the very first thing that made me want to work here was that I could see that he was trying to do something different in the community.
So I am the creative curator of the current menu. My daughter is my general manager. My other daughter is my junior chef. We try to put a little bit of Latin into everything that we do here. Our tacos, who doesn't love avocado, right? We throw a little bit of the pub style to it by beer battering it. And then we throw our home Chipotle Thousand Island on top of it just to give it that nice final kiss of smoky spice.
It's so good. Man, it would be Taco Tuesday every day for me with one of these.
All of our burgers are handmade, American Wagyu, one certified from Yoshimura Farms. We use our own ingredients. We make our own aiolis. We make our own Thousand Islands. So I think that's what sets us apart from everybody else, is that we take the time to have a scratch kitchen.
Who doesn't love the sound of shaking drinks?
So the signature cocktail here is actually what's listed on the wall. It's called Amor Eterno.
So it's basically a prickly pear habanero syrup cocktail. It's a margarita.
So good.
Second to that is our blueberry mojito and our lemon drop. The mural was created by a local artist out of Santa Ana. I loved his work. The big mural here is Juan Gabriel, who happens to be my mom's favorite artist. We listened to him every Sunday morning when it was time to clean. The mural to my far is Antonio Aguilar, which happens to be my dad's favorite artist. And in the middle, the whole family unites.
So when you're not in the kitchen, you're in the classroom.
Yes.
Yes. What are you're teaching? Where?
Mount San Antonio College.
Do your students come and eat with you here?
No.
They are now.
Now from a pint to a Pinot, this next LAU viewer really knocked it out of the park. The Dodgers Stadium ballpark, to be exact, with their special invitation, cheers to Lasorda Family Wines.
This is what we call the 1958 collection. So this is a special release that we did, and we really wanted to do something that was a dedication to the city of Los Angeles and the history of Dodger baseball.
Come out and support the Dodgers, greatest organization in baseball. This is my 47th year with them, so you know I'm telling the truth.
Tommy is well known for being a Hall of Fame manager of the Dodgers. He managed the team for 20 years, won 2 World Series. Lasorda Family Wines, we're a family-owned and operated wine producer out of the Paso Robles region of California. So we were started in 2017 and founded by myself and my great uncle, Tommy Lasorda. With this collection, the first 2 wines that we've released are a Syrah and a Malbec, and each of the labels features a vintage photograph from the very first Dodger game played in Los Angeles when the Dodgers moved from Brooklyn to LA. We currently have 5 wines in our portfolio, and I always describe them as we have very approachable wines, and we kind of have, across those 5 wines, it kind of ranges from, something that's a little more on the simple side, ranging up to some of our more premium or elevated wines.
Azovino is a wine bar. It allows people to come in, relax, have a good time, enjoy great wine. We have good music. We have a variety of activities. Wednesday night is our activity night. We do bingo, we do trivia, we do bunco. And then Thursdays is our flight night where we introduce a series of new wines to our customers. We have over 200 SKUs in wine, so you can find almost anything here, including Lasorda Family Wines.
Being a Dodger fan, a Tommy fan, since I was a young kid, and to be able to represent the Lasorda family is very fun for me.
At LA Unscripted, we get our stories so many different ways, but one of the ways we love the most is when you guys write into us. And actually, the Sort of Family Wines, Brian, you emailed us, right?
Yes, I did.
Give me a little snippet of what you said.
I said, hello, KTLA Unscripted. I watch your program regularly. I enjoy the local restaurants and family-operated businesses you always feature. Well, I have a good local family business I would love for you to feature. I am sales manager for Lasorda Family Wines. Yes, the legendary Tommy Lasorda. Tommy started this wine business 6 years ago with his nephew David. Tommy was able to see the people of Los Angeles and Southern California enjoy his wine before he left us.
I think the bottles are just so gorgeous. Tell me about the artwork of it.
So what I love about our labels is the screen printed aspect of them. You know, it's a lot of labels that you see are paper labels, and with the screen print, it's paint that's kind of baked onto the glass, and so it really creates something special. And it's after you drink the wines, it's kind of a bottle that a lot of our customers like to put on display or keep around.
Cheers.
Cheers to Lasorda Family Wines.
See? Who knew? That's the beauty of all the messages and emails we receive from our LAU extended family. Do you know an under-the-radar spot that really should be shared? Email us at launscripted@ktla.com. And coming up, more local spots we need to tell you about because we don't gatekeep here. Welcome back to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin, and we've been rediscovering our fascinating city by way of viewer recommendations and having so much fun doing it. This next LAU invitation had me bubbling over with joy, and it was also informative. You'll get it. I've been begging to do a pho story forever. So in college, I worked in a Vietnamese restaurant, and every Sunday night, they would make a whole thing of pho, and I fell in love with it. So here we are, and you actually wrote into us.
This is the email that I sent to LA Unscripted. Hi there, exclamation mark. This is Fong, and I'm one of the partners at our family-owned and operated restaurant, Pho Saigon Pearl on Fairfax. We're first-generation Vietnamese-American kids of immigrants, and our restaurant has been open for 7 years this month.
The thing I love about this is it's so family-oriented. You've got all your family pictures on the wall.
This is my mom and dad on their wedding day. Actually, she didn't like the pho that we framed, so she brought this in and covered it.
So it's a whole family affair. So it's your sister, your brother, your husband.
Pho is a beef noodle soup. It's served with pure bone broth. Usually the broth is cooked for over 20 hours and has a lot of spices and herbs. It's served with rice noodles, and then you usually add meat on top.
Look at these huge pots boil. Oh my, is that the broth?
Yes, it is. Growing up as a Vietnamese American, we had pho every weekend, and we would eat it for breakfast on Saturdays, go to church, come home, eat pho for dinner. Our menu has all of the most popular items, and our recipes, it's the same but a little bit more modern. We wanted to show LA and everybody how we would want a Vietnamese restaurant to, represent our food, our culture.
So this is bringing me back to my college days. We've got the pho, and you guys put so much meat in here.
One thing we do here is we offer our customers complimentary fatty bone marrow. It makes the broth taste a little bit more savory. Growing up, my grandma would always save the bones, and she would dump out the bone marrow and add it to my broth. She said, it's good for you.
That broth is so delicious, it almost makes me not want to add anything.
This is our bún thịt nướng.
Okay.
It's a vermicelli noodle bowl salad. It comes with shrimp, a pork egg roll.
Okay.
Below that, it's noodles, lettuce, herbs.
Oh, oh, that is so delicious. Your parents didn't really want you to go into the restaurant business, but now that you guys have been open for 7 years, how do they feel now?
My dad loves it. My mom loves it. They come here every Wednesday. My mom, she comes to the egg rolls on Wednesdays. My dad likes taking photos, walking around the street, and just, looking at the customers eat our food and enjoying it.
Okay, I am so full and I'm still eating, but I have to say thank you so much for reaching out to us. And you guys have to come visit Pho Saigon Pearl because it is unforgettable. Cheers! Yay! Serving happiness one bowl at a time. All right, we have to take a quick break, but coming up, more viewer invitations that lead us to more really good food and more unscripted fun. It's Viewers' Choice and Palooza on LA Unscripted, all the special places you want us to check out. We've gotten emails and DMs from business owners, family, friends, and the coolest SoCal customers suggesting stops at places like this next spot for Cajun cuisine in Carson.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who made this? Because I just want to give them a hug.
My name is Norwood Clark. I'm one of the owners here at Daryl's. One of the things that we pride ourselves here at Daryl's New Orleans Grill is honoring the culture of Louisiana, New Orleans in particular. One of the best places to eat on the planet is in New Orleans. Comfort food at its finest.
I've been waiting all day for this food. I'm so excited. Look at this spread.
No pork products. Everything is clean, fresh fish off the farm. Bread's baked daily. Vegan, vegetarian style dishes here. That shrimp po' boy, that's the #1 selling po' boy here. This is the Zeke po' boy. We created this. This is something from my childhood here. Every Friday, my mom would have a seafood fry. Shrimp, oysters, catfish. So this is potato salad on the bread with catfish and shrimp all locked in. This is absolutely amazing.
I can already tell. Look at this. Look at this sandwich. Oh my gosh.
My family once cooked for the world-renowned Commander's Palace in the Garden District of New Orleans. It's been around since the late 1800s. You heard of Chef Paul Prudhomme, Emeril Lagasse? Well, my family trained them.
What I love about this is that these aren't just family recipes, but this is also a family-run business.
Well, it's three of us. My partner over here, Ron, my cousin. We started this business back in 1988, manufacturing confections for Nordstrom and Neiman Marcus. And we opened our first retail restaurant in February of '94. Opened our second location, Marina Del Rey, December 1999. We opened this location, Daryl's New Orleans Grill, January 11th, 2016. Carson is a different market for us. You know, as we're accustomed to the celebrities, the professional athletes, but it's been great to us. If it wasn't for this particular location, we'd have been flatlined right now.
I'm Brendan Bellina, Happy Darrow's regular. I watch LA Unscripted pretty regularly, and most of the restaurants that are shown on the show always have a unique feel and a character, and I felt that Darrow's has that absolutely. So I decided to send you guys a letter. Hey LA Unscripted, you should do a segment on Darrow's Grill in Carson. Great place with a great neighborhood feel and a great owner and great NOLA style food.
Now I'm going in for the gumbo. Now you guys, y'all may not know this, but my grandmother is from Louisiana, so she makes a good gumbo. I could just pick this up and sip the roux.
This is where we pride ourselves over making people feel at home, making people feel family.
Yeah.
You know, that's key. We have an obligation to all those people who supported us through our times, through that difficult time of almost going out of business back in 1994. And helped us with that very first store in Mid-City on Venice Boulevard. 8 years and 9 months. Holly Berry, Nancy Wilson, Ava DuVernay, George Lopez, John Larry Catt, Ed Harris, Ed O'Neill. We're not doing this because of the money. It's honoring the culture, honoring us as a human society, as a human race.
And it's not just food we like to discover on LA Unscripted. This next viewer sent us an email that had us saying we do want to visit and unveil what we needed to discover in Pasadena. It is a beautiful day here in Pasadena, and we're at Veronique, here with Veronica, the owner, and she actually sent us a DM to LA Unscripted. Can you read what you wrote?
Hi, LA Unscripted. We are a new bridal and evening couture boutique in Old Town Pasadena. We would love to be featured on your show.
The timing could not have been more perfect because our little baby reporter is all grown up and gonna get married. But first, we have to do a very special tradition. I have to carry you over the threshold.
We opened Veronique in February of 2023. So we have the Ware stores merchandised and curated. We have the house brand Veronique, which I do. And then we have Couture Veronique, which is all custom made gowns. And then we have Rosa Clara and Luna Novias from Barcelona, Spain.
Marks, get set, go!
Before we find your perfect dress, there's some things I need to know. First, I'd like to know, what is the ambiance? What is the venue?
So it's gonna be kind of an outdoor theme. We're doing it in France. I love florals, I love lace.
And the time of year?
It's gonna be in June.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Summertime outside French chateau.
Woohoo! Olivia! Let's go.
I love. Okay, we're gonna try this one.
We have a very intimate situation here with only one dressing room. We allow up to 6 guests, including the bride, to have that intimate experience where they can feel safe to express whatever they want and to enjoy, because weddings are really about the extension of our own families.
Olivia. Oh, that's so cool. Did she say yes to the dress?
I think I may have found it here at Veronique's. I'm so excited.
Thank you so much. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. But as you saw, we really do love all the suggestions and invitations you send us. So keep sharing your favorites with us at launscripted@ktla.com, because you never know where we'll end up next. Good night, everyone. Mwah.